Here at Trenchless International, we spoke to the experts to get their outlook for the industry. Although it's been a tough year, it seems things are picking up and the mood is confident.
I think the outlook for the trenchless industry is quite good. If you think about it, I'm from the gas utility business world, and I think strategically our long-term objective from a strategic perspective 30, 40 years down the road needs to be performing routine maintenance, inspection, and repair operations without making a hole, period. We need to strive that. Now, whether it's practically achievable or not remains to be proven, but that needs to be our goal.
I say it's very positive. We're going to see the continuation of funding coming into on the sewer side, as well as, there's going to be more of an emphasis on the water side. So I say that the market is going to be great. I mean, for us in situ form, we went from basically 68 crews last year, and we're adding probably about 11, 12 crews this year. So we're seeing, no restraints in the market at all.
Well, obviously we prefer to be optimistic. I think what we're already seeing is a bit of recovery domestically here, within North America, and continuing strength internationally. So, like I said, we're looking at things with an optimistic air, and we hope that 2011 is going to be a good year for everyone.
I think lateral lining is a growing market. It has been for the past 5 years, and I only see it going up from there. The municipalities are starting to tackle it, so it's going to take it from a residential and light commercial market to definitely a municipal market.
Again, we see more work. There's some federal work. There's some federal projects that we see coming down the pike this year and into next year. So that's going to help this industry. So I don't see a real steep recovery, but it's certainly going to be a recovery of some sort. It's going to be better than it was the last 2 years.
Well, I can speak for myself from the estimating and sales side of the industry that we're receiving plenty of opportunities to do jobs. Things slowed down, but we stayed busy. We attribute that a lot to our niche ability, and we're always going after the tough jobs that require somebody of our caliber. So.
Well, I think it's all great. It's just a matter of, getting the word out, getting the public aware of trenchless methods, getting ourselves more well established as a solution to the problems. Currently, it's being used for undercrossings and classic examples of where you can't do trenching, and it's just as we get more familiar with the methods, make it more cost effective, whether it's a new installation or rehab, it should become the method of choice. At least we hope.
I mean, it's always evolving. I've been around the trenchless industry for the last 20 years. It's on the sewer side, I mean, it's evolved with time. You always look at new materials, new equipment, and the same thing is going to happen for water. So we're mainly in the water business, the water industry, and we're very confident that in the next few years it's going to be a much bigger industry as we go. So that's great. It's just looking forward to it,
I think things are starting to get a little bit more steady. As far as Sekisui and our business, it's been picking up a lot. I think there's been a lot of emphasis on rehabilitation as apart from obviously dig and replace for economic reasons, as that's the way it's always been. But we've seen a lot more people looking for other means and methods to rehabilitate. So we've had a lot of inquiries and a lot of people coming to us asking us questions.
The first few months this year has been quite quiet, but we're seeing a lot of projects coming up, especially in the larger diameters at the minute. There's still work in the smaller diameters, but there's a lot of used equipment being, already in the market at the moment.
Last year we came off of our third best year in the history of Hobos Pipe USA. Kind of went against the grain of what our business sector had, and this year it looks like we're going to have another bumper year. A lot of people are spending money this year, It's not really coming from the federal government. It's just coming through regular means of money sources, bonds or tax increases on rates. So we look like it's going to be a good year for this year. We don't have a real good handle yet on 2011, but this year's going to be well.
Right now, the industry tends to be ticking up a little bit. Asia is quite strong yet. Australia seems to be strong, but the U.S. is still lagging behind in Europe, but seems to be ticking a little bit towards the positive side.
So, it looks like the industry is recovering across all sectors. Work is picking up in water and wastewater rehabilitation and installation, and new markets are opening up in oil and gas.
Stay tuned to Trenchless International for all the latest news.